This ain't nothing but two bums fighting.
Yeah, two old guys fighting over the last who was in line first at your fucking Trader Joe's.
This is how Judas should have betrayed Jesus.
This how Jesus should have flipped it on Judas. Roman looks closer to Jesus than Punk. Like, gah. Another Raw, another random CM Punk and Roman Reigns confrontation. I don't even know. They don't even make up anything anymore. It just says Roman Reigns and CM Punk later tonight.
Yeah, they just give it up.
They don't even say why they're meeting. He's going to call him out. So they can talk to each other 5 minutes at a time.
Welcome, everyone, to the Untitled Manny and Marcus Show. I am the racially ambiguous, sleepy Lord Manny Hayes, and he is...
Marcus, the grand finale. I just want to do something. I don't know. I got nothing. Man, this was another week of wrestling and another week of no news and another week of Raw basically being the exact same episode as it was the previous week.
But why?
No. It don't have to be this way.
It doesn't.
We don't have to start every show with Paul Heyman. We don't have to start every show with Oba getting the best of Brock. We don't have to end every show with CM Punk.
Oh, come on now, Mark. Not every show.
Every show.
This is the second time Oba's done this. It's not every show.
I know.
Oba gets the pass. Division.
Oba gets the
vision. Yeah. I'm so done. I don't care what iteration of the vision I got.
It's a lost cause. But yeah, so we're blessed to be here today, and I don't even know where we start. There's nothing to start with.
We got young Javon Evans there.
Yeah.
So
those
bouncy.
kids are bouncy. Shout out to them kids for being bouncy on that trampoline. Maybe one of them become a Hardy Boy when they grow up.
Out there, one took a dive.
Man, you should take those kids a ladder and say, "I'm gonna hang this up here. The trampoline's right here." And
no,
you guys
because
got to get up there.
Because you don't think about what the conversation is to their parents. Mom, a bald, I don't know where he's from, gave me a ladder and told me to jump.
He told me I was a Def Jam party. He said, "I'll make a star out of you." Now jump! Climb that ladder.
He said we're black so we could be the next Javon Evans or Leon Slater.
He just started listing random black wrestlers after. He started saying Shelton Benjamin, Kofi Kingston, all these people I've never heard. Started Elijah Burke. He didn't even jump, but he gonna start mentioning random black people. Orlando Jordan, all of them. Velveteen Dream. He threw everybody at me. He said I could be Ricochet.
He said I could be Ricochet and call out people for having MS.
Yes, he said, and no one's gonna tell you better. Okay. He told me my big brothers were there. He told them they're the Gangs of Agony.
He told my sister we can be Mercedes Moné.
Yeah, and then he looked at the fat kid and said, "You look like the Beast Mortals." And he said, "Let's play AEW, guys."
And that's how Lord Manny Hayes got arrested.
Yeah, Lord Manny Hayes was arrested after somebody decided to break a window and slam another kid on it. Manny was seen with a hypodermic needle in his hand as the police arrested him.
Well, I mean, we didn't have any news.
No, that was breaking news. I mean, honestly, we should come up with our segment, Fake News. We come up with random wrestling headlines from around the world. The problem is, I can't even make any up. They're so bad.
Obafemi is addicted to beans.
Oh no! He farts in the ring during the whole time. That's what throws Brock Lesnar off the entire match. And WWE officials are concerned that when they get to Vegas, Open film and farting may ruin the ticket sales. People will have
There is no news, and there's no one in the chat. No one in the chat to provide us news.
So we're just here. We're existing. We exist. So you want to just jump into Monday Night Raw where I can give Bayley her strike?
Sounds vicious.
It is vicious.
And it's not delicious.
No. Well, Manny, if we are going to be vicious, and if we want to talk about vicious, we can talk about the latest news story. Sid Vicious, Psycho Sid, Sid Justice, and Sid is entering the WWE 2026 Hall of Fame. He passed away, so he's going to go in as, I believe, via his son. I think his son's inducting him or something, or accepting it.
I thought he was in. I just thought he was in.
I just assumed he was in too, but as I recall, I can't think of a single speech or see him in I can't imagine him in a suit. I haven't seen him in a suit. I have no image of him in a suit in my head.
I would have just assumed he was in the Hall of Fame. Some of these old guys, I don't think you need to put him in the ceremony. Just put them in. The more quiet ones, like he was in.
You don't think Sid deserves a speech? No. That man took out Jose Lothario.
If he's not alive, he doesn't need a speech.
He's the man. He's the ruler of the world, man. He was the ruler of the world. Before your Obas, there was Sid. The man had the best Jericho.
They could have put him in during the Royal Rumble and said, "Oh, Sid's been put in the Royal Rumble," and then had like a 5-minute thing that the family did during the Royal Rumble. You know what I mean? At least give me some of those adverts that don't during these pay-per-views that mean something. Not
but
just
you're not
bullshit
you're not gonna even watch it though. Anyway, I believe Sid should get in for it, not unto WWE Hall of Fame, but he also should enter the Jericho Hall of Fame. I think it's the best Jericho in the span of 60 years we've ever had. I mean, it's the perfect ramen noodle.
I don't think so.
You got a better white man than the Jericho? Ted for marketing for Martin, maybe. He competes, but I think that was a mullet.
I can't think of anyone right now.
Exactly. He's in. Give him a soul.
Diamond Dallas Page.
Those are curls. I give him curls. Those are curls. Page can enter. He's already in, but he ain't going to the Jericho Hall of Fame. He ain't getting his soul glow. He ain't letting it shine through you.
We are actually just stalling here. Raw. Raw kicked off with Paul Heyman coming out with Brock Lesnar, who makes excuses for Brock, saying he was distracted by Seth Rollins last week, which is why an overhyped ruler named Obafemi was able to take advantage.
You know what? That's a good argument. Brock could have been tired from fighting all them ninjas and putties and masked men and hoodlums and whatever else Rollins brought to the table. He could have been exhausted from flipping all those people. And then, Oba comes in there and he's picking up a tired a white man. So that's all that happened last week. He was tired.
Yeah, so Paul Heyman then says, enjoyed last week because that is your WrestleMania moment. Because at WrestleMania, you were going to get beaten and victimized. Oba goes, oh yeah, he comes out. And then as Brock tries to F5 him, Oba clotheslines him over the top rope. And then Brock called him a boy. Yeah. Brock, you ain't that lucky boy.
Yeah. So first, it's fear. It's fear of, oh no, of him sitting out there. And then he gets up and walks away. He starts laughing. Ha ha ha. Oh my time. Oh my time. He's falling into my trap. You're falling into my trap. And I go, what part of the plan was get my ass whooped every week? Where's the plan? What part of this trap, Brock? But he walked away like a little bitch, and Oba stood tall again, which made me get dread. It wasn't the boy that made me feel dread, because I was like, oh, that's racist. But it was the fact that Oba is 2-0 in these confrontations with Brock Lesnar. That normally means if you get the upper hand all the way up into the show, you're going to lose at the pay-per-view. And I can't take that. I wouldn't be able to take that.
We said during the pre-show, this kind of happened a bit too early. We still got a couple weeks away. We should have had a couple people come out like this week and last week. and cause a ruckus.
Yeah, I think there should have been some posers. I think there should have been the lower card, like Tozawa come out and say, "I'm challenging Brock Lesnar."
No,
at
I
WrestleMania."
think put some like legit mid carders in there.
Who would you not like have suffer? Like who wouldn't be hurt by just randomly showing up? Like Miz?
Miz, someone that's clearly not going to get on card. Those types of mid carders, but like are kind of fan favorites. They could have come out there and then like have the MSG show, which is probably going to be the bigger show.
Mm-hmm.
Have Oba come out there and then do what he did last week. I think that would have been, even though last week was impactful. Like, don't get me wrong, that was very impactful in the sense of this man is the challenge. This man coming after Brock Lesnar. I think if you're gonna waste this week on this bullshit as well, it kind of loses it kind of loses the impact it had last week. I think doing that in MSG would have been a bigger moment. I think
that crowd would have went crazy. That crowd would have they would have blew the roof off there. Again, wrestling promoters, bookers, stop putting stuff. And I know this wasn't in Sacramento. Stop putting big moments in Sacramento. I'm just saying.
Or St. Paul, Minnesota.
Or St. Paul, Minnesota. You're saying for the big venues like LA or New York or Chicago or stuff like that.
I'm talking about big markets. None of these terrible markets.
Yeah. So I'm pro. I was happy. I believe most people were happy to see Oba confront Brock and then knock him over the ropes and power bomb him and whatnot. But I'm saying crowd reactions, everything. He's getting a huge reaction, whatever. But I think in Madison Square Garden, it would have been one of those Madison Square Garden moments that, equivalent to when Kofi Kingston jumped on Randy Orton. Not the greatest moment in wrestling history, but memorable because it happened in the Garden.
I would say this would be like as big as like Hogan Andre.
Ooh.
Hogan slamming Andre. The way that, imagine that impact like in MSG of Oba stepping up, because we know, like, Oba's going to be the guy.
Yeah.
That at least for now, for them.
Well, so they got several. They had options for the guy. Go ahead.
Yeah, but think like he's done that to essentially a WWE legend at this point, and like big ticket. Brock Lesnar is big ticket. He doesn't do small shit. So him doing that to Brock would have been massive in MSG. You could have played that for years. You could have played that for years as moments of like things that have happened.
It'd be like that time when John Cena walked out on Kurt Angle and they had their match. It'd be like, oh, that's a made guy. He's a made guy, or and stuff like that. And I just feel like that would have been the moment. That would have been the moment at MSG. But build up to it. But either way, it's working. I think the feud's working. I think it has our interest. I think people want to see the match. I think people are curious of how it's going to go, even though it's just going to be a bunch of spam finishers and Brock winning at the end.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be 5 minutes, isn't it? It's not
exactly going to be long. Yeah. It ain't going to be long. If you're expecting 25 minutes of a classic, you ain't getting that. You ain't getting a 5-star out of these two. But you brought up Oba could be the guy. I believe we have potential for a bunch of people to be the guy right now of the next wave of the future after Roman and Punk and Cody and all these people and Randy all go away finally. When you have it's a bright future of Oba, you got Trick, and I'm not just naming black people, Braun Breaker. It just seems like it's a lot of black people coming up. Even though Penta is someone that's relatively been around, it seems like they really are spotlighting him a lot. And he's still, mid-30s.
I mean, they're going overboard now with the entrance.
Yeah, the pyro's ridiculous. It's overcompensating.
They're going even overboard with this.
I mean, you got your Pentas, your Dominic Mysterios, and your Americanos. You got a few. The enemy has a bright future if they can play their cards right. Which we all see how that works out most of the time in real time. It's just terrible.
But are you ready for a new generation era again? Because I feel like we need it. I think we need it.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a fresh course. I think with Trick, Oba, Breaker, even Dominic Mysterio, who's been around for a minute now, but he's still young. These should be the people in the top.
They should be, but I need to stress this as well. TKO is a business, and they're not in the showbiz business. They're a business about making money. These old dogs aren't going away anytime soon because they make money.
Yeah, but the old guard's got to go.
The thing is though, if it was Vince and there was no TKO, I think we could get away with a new generation era. But because there's so much money involved in it now with TKO and they're greedy, I think they're gonna ride these old dogs till the wheels fall off.
Even in the main event, when we're talking about age and oldness and just for men and hiding their age, it feels like the WCW era when they were about to lose the war, where it was just all these old guys on top, from Hogan, Savage, Page, who was new to the business but old.
Yeah, but we say that, and then Luger. And then you look over at what AEW are doing. Exclude the fact that Edge and Christian are back in the scene again, but like it does seem fresh, even though sometimes you watch it and it seems like they've got no direction. Mm-hmm. It just seems fresh.
Yeah, and the reason I think it feels fresh is that it seems like they try to put effort into trying to entertain the fans. Some stuff don't work. It doesn't work all the time. Like, the show isn't perfect. AEW Dynamite last week was not a good show. But I feel like the goal right there was I want to create an interesting show. I want to do stuff. Instead of playing it by the numbers and let's maximize money. That seems like WWE's philosophy these days.
It's been a while. Because there's most WWE shows I watch these days and I go, oh, I just wasted so much time watching that. Yeah. But like, I don't normally do that with AEW these days. Like, I look at it as, they tried.
Yeah, it's an attempt.
I'm giving them way more of the benefit of the doubt because it's like they're a new company and everything. And they're allowed to try new things here and there. But like, WWE ain't even trying anymore.
Yeah. I feel like they just go out there and paint by the numbers. They're just going off the manual. Step 2, Brock gets powerbombed. Step 3, next week, Brock gets clothesline. Or if they go to the Roman storyline, week 1, he says his dad is dead. Week 2, he says he's old. Week 3,
like, there's no much
they
thought.
Fight.
Yeah, there's not much thought in going into this. Like, you could almost predict what's happening next week. Whereas, like, Tony Khan will put out a match card for Dynamite like a week in advance. I still don't know what the fuck's going to happen on that show.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, he'll put out a match card. I don't know if it's these cards for Collision, Dynamite, Ring of Honor. He started promoting like 30 different things. Yeah. And then you get to the show, you go like, I didn't know this match was happening. Oh, okay. That's cool. We get Gravity versus Bandito or something. And then it's run in.
I tell you, like, you obviously know when it comes to movies and stuff like that, I don't really like watching trailers because I like to go in there with as minimal expectations for a movie as possible. The only expectation is it gotta be better than Morbius. And the bar set that low, like that low, that the bar is Madam Web Morbius. If it's better than that, it's probably even not even going to be that good of a movie. But like, if it's better than that, it's great. I try and go into that with wrestling, but like WWE make it hard recently.
My expectation for every Raw or Dynamite is coming in with a clean slate. Don't bring any past prejudice to the show. Maybe they could be the one to turn it around. And then you get to it and you be like, nah, they just painted by the numbers. We got a lot of ads and stuff. Stuff happened. Nothing unique happened on the show.
Yeah, it's like when I go to Eve. Like, a lot of people are expecting things like they ask Dan, can you book this guy? Or it'd be cool if this person was... I don't care. I just show up. I just show up and just take what I'm given. I'm just like, let Dan cook. Do you know what I mean? Let them cook. Let him and Will cook, and then it's going to be a good show. I don't see that from WWE anymore. Like, I go there, I'm like, I mean, the chef is out of his mind.
Like, we need a like, you know how TV shows and movies and series and all that, there's a form of creative there's a takeover of creative, essentially. Yeah. Like, and that's what needs to happen in WWE, and I don't think they plan on doing that. But TKO, you're a business. You want to bring in more money. You need to bring in a fresh booker with fresh ideas and an energy that wants to do this and maximize the money. Get somebody you want. You shouldn't have to paint by the numbers. Even in the Vince days, you know, occasionally shit would just get kooky. And you would just go and be like, I don't know what Vince was thinking in this segment, but fuck it. It seemed like he tried.
There was a Stevie video, and I don't know which one it was. It was from months ago. And it might not even been a Stevie video. It might have been from Busted Open. But whoever said it was like, Triple H needs more than one way to end the show. The way each show is, it's very formulaic. You can tell. It's like almost like AEW in a sense of like, you got match. Here's your women's match, and then the finish. That's kind of what goes on Raw every week. Like, I think SmackDown, you kind of see some differences and stuff like that. You get a main event that doesn't seem like it should be the main event. That's SmackDown.
yeah. So on SmackDown, you get either a main event that doesn't seem like a main event, and you know it's going to be some shenanigans after, or it's going to be a talking segment similar. We get the Raw, and then it ends in brawl or chaos with security running out.
But that's what Raw seems like every time now.
Even the finishes are the same. Like, someone walks out and they look. like that's a Raw finish.
I don't know if it's just us. I don't know if it's just us that we've watched a lot of wrestling now, and then we're just like, this is it. This is all you're giving us. You're giving us the same shit all the time.
Yeah, and it's been that way. You know, wrestling has done the same shit, but you dress it up a little bit. Like, it'd be the same formula. Steve Austin comes out to start the show. He goes, "Hey, McMahon, yada 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 yada." McMahon comes out, "Austin, yada yada yada. Tonight you're in a handicap match or something." Throughout the night, you would get Austin and McMahon in the back doing things, and then it's the same format every week, but it was dressed up differently with random stuff happening here and there, and a bit of comedy here and there. Even though I'm not begging for more comedy or whatnot, or I Show Speed or Danhausen spots, I'm just saying it was always a little different. Like, you'll see it this week. It's the same thing: match talk. In between there, 30 ads, and then the end segment is a crapshoot, either 6-man tag or talking segment.
Well, I firmly believe,
or title match.
I firmly believe someone at WWE was watching our live stream yesterday, because I said I wanted a race. I wanted to see Braun Breaker versus someone in a race. I didn't know I was going to get I Show Speed versus Danhausen in a race, and Danhausen using magic to win.
Wait, what happened? When did this happen?
I think that was on socials.
Yeah. Because the curse happened, and I was like, "Oh, what's going to happen to Speed? He doesn't have much time." He doesn't do anything. I'm assuming he's dying at WrestleMania for some reason.
Probably.
Omos returns.
So I'm gonna cover everything else other than the bloodline. We'll just put that all together at the end.
But don't forget my Bayley strike.
Yeah, that's part of this.
Yeah.
That'll be the main event of the non-bloodline shit.
Okay. Now down that, because I was technically kind of like, oh no, Penta was. Never mind. Yeah.
So Becky Lynch says she made the IC title, but claims her daughter is now an AJ Lee fan. She says AJ Lee's claim to fame is that she mastered the Divas era, while she murdered the Divas era. And then my strike is for AJ Lee. She came out there, and then I don't know, whatever momentum was out there, she grounded it to a hole.
I thought her promo was fine. I thought this was her better promo. It wasn't sounding confused or like a little kid for a change. So I thought this was her better promo.
She gives Becky what she wants, a title match at WrestleMania. Becky recalls that the last time AJ wrestled at WrestleMania was WrestleMania because the next day she handed in a resignation.
I was there that night. Manny, I can tell you, it looked like she was going to quit the entire match. She waited out the ring the entire match. She didn't do a single thing. This is WrestleMania 31. She waited outside the ring in this Divas match of some kind. I don't remember the exact dynamics of what was going on, but I know it involved AJ Lee, the Bellas, I think, Paige or something.
Yeah, it was Paige. She tagged with Paige.
Yeah, and they just hung, and she just kind of just didn't tag in. She hung out on the outside. It looked like she was going to quit. So Becky, make her quit again. Quit again.
We got Javon Evans versus Grayson Waller match. Javon wins with a Hurricane Runner off the top rope. Way better than anything.
Cutter.
No. Way better than anything Edge could have done. And then following that, he just ran up, did the OG cutter.
Yeah. The Hurricane Runner off the top rope. I don't know why Corey Graves says nothing he's ever seen before. I don't know if I've seen it before, but I've never seen it that high. Maybe that athletic.
I haven't seen it that high because Bron Breakker does it quite quickly when he does it.
Yeah, he goes up there, he does a and then flip. Yeah. But Javon went up there all the way to the top and they flipped. Looked like they were going to go for a Spanish fly before the Hurricane Runner, but
yeah.
It was impressive. I thought Waller looked good in this match, even though Coffey was disappointed with his behavior.
Coffey was disappointed with him. At one point, Grayson Waller asked him for help. He's like, what? I can get you disqualified? No.
What am I supposed to do? I want you to do it for yourself. I want you to be a man. Coffey's a terrible manager.
So Penta took on Dominic Mysterio for the IC title. It was a decent match. Finn returned to Raw to cause a distraction for Penta to pick up the win. Dom runs away during a beatdown. So as little big head JD got given the business.
Yeah, poor JD. Are we still thinking triple threat fatal 4-way for this title, or where are we at? Is it just separate matches? Is it just gonna be Dom and Finn?
Maybe it's a triple threat. I don't know what they're gonna do with Penta.
Yeah, because he's kind of just the third wheel of the story. It seems like a personal grudge. It should be a 101. But he ain't gonna be the most designer if Finn comes back as a demon at WrestleMania. So,
it's just signs. It's just signs that Undertaker's doing a better job at AAA than Triple on Raw.
Yeah. Well, it's the free will. He's experimenting. TKO don't care about the profit of AAA. I don't think. I don't know why they bought it. I'll be honest. I expand the market. But they just allowed him to do whatever he wants. People are attacking people at hospital. Omos is running roughshod and shit. The Americanos feud's the best story in all of wrestling. You can't tell me different.
You know, Chad should have been arrested for stealing that sword.
He should have been. Oh, yeah, you just see this. It's ridiculous. The rapper owner. You were an imposter. Shakespearean.
So I didn't actually see this match because I fell asleep. I literally woke up. I fell asleep trying to watch it directly after work. It was the Kabuki Warriors versus Bayley and Lyra. But Marcus is giving a strike to Bayley. So I need to know why. And I actually need to know what actually happened in this match because I don't recall anything.
Manny, hold on. Everything you could imagine happened in this match. Nothing particular. There was a spot where Bayley tried to jump on somebody on the table and missed the elbow. But Lyra won with the, I think it's called the Nightwing. I don't know what she called her. The bird call. I don't know what she calls her.
The bird call.
I'm sure it's called something better. Just the go. I'm sure it's called the funky chicken or something ridiculous. I don't know. So they win. And then Bayley and Lyra proceeds to cut a promo. And they're talking about Lash and whatever. And this promo gets Bayley booed. Because she says, next week at Madison Square Garden, I'm challenging Lash like the irresistible forces to the match. They boo her because of that. Because she says in the most famous arena, Madison Square Garden, they're in Boston. Obvious is a boo. Bayley goes, just kidding. We're just going to beat them next week. All right, guys? You guys like that. And that's how the segment ends. But the strike isn't because of that. It was a horrible promo or whatever. The strike is because Bayley, you've had one goal this whole year and all the way back to last year. And that's get back to WrestleMania. You decided to challenge for the tag titles in Madison Square Garden instead, when you could have easily said, you give us a shot in 3 weeks at WrestleMania for the tag titles. An exclusive shot, you could have had it locked in. Instead, you're opening yourself to chaos in the Garden. I believe you get a strike for that. For begging for a match and then saying, hey, you know what? Let's go to the Garden to do that.
Well, so let me. Bayley was around the time where the Funkadactyls and Natalia's match got cut from WrestleMania, if you recall. So Bayley knows that nobody cares about those women's tag team titles, really. So if anything was on the chopping block for time, it'd be that match, Marcus. And I'm telling you now, Bayley was like, you know what? This is gonna be our WrestleMania in Madison Square Garden because I know they don't give a damn about these tag titles.
She's gambling with that.
See, I could see why you would give it a strike, but then from history and logic tells me, do you know what? Bayley's being smart.
That match may not happen. We may get a Mania after Raw match or a SmackDown before the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. But I feel like she set herself for failure. The Kabuki Warriors or EO or somebody's going to interfere. I feel
all the tag teams are going to come. All the tag teams are going to be there next week.
So either all the tag teams are going to appear next week or two. But they tease after this. They tease the ascension of Kairi and Asuka. I mean, it's just the same. She's yelling at Kairi, yada yada yada. It's your fault, Kairi. We lost. And then EO shows up, and EO's like, "I know we had our problems. I know this, but she ain't supposed to be treating you like that." And I know this is how EO talks at all.
Were they talking in English?
We are friends. Yeah, she was speaking English. She spoke in broken English. And was saying,
both of them can speak Japanese. Why?
I know. Who is this for? Who is this conversation for? The people, EO? Yeah, this is some political move by EO, trying to get in good graces of the public image, wait for a camera to show by, and when the camera goes off, say, "Stay away from me, bitch." In Japanese. Like, who is this, EO? This political move, trying to get to Mania at all costs. But it seems like they may be teaming EO and Kairi up again to go for the tag team titles.
Is there something wrong with EO? Why is she stuck in tag matches?
Because they don't know. I don't know. I think Triple H lost the plan. He doesn't know what to do with EO. He didn't know what to do with Gunther. Penta's in limbo. There's still people who you go like, well, what are they going to do?
This is the real problem because, like, obviously, so apparently the plan was Gunther Rey Mysterio. Yeah, it was supposed to be he kills Dragon Lee. And then that moves on to a program with Rey Mysterio.
Where he kills
Rey Mysterio got hurt. But this is the second time. Like, why is there no pivot for this? Why are you just putting... This man retired John Cena and he's probably not even going to get on WrestleMania.
Besides, John Cena, Goldberg, and AJ Styles within the stand of last year's WrestleMania. Yeah. And doesn't have a match. But I think I said this on either the watch along on Sunday. The only solution is to have him answer like Carmelo does an open challenge at WrestleMania or Penta, and he takes one of those titles and he comes out.
I don't think you can go down there anymore. I don't think you can actually go down to that level when you say because if he does that, he's no better than Baron Corbin retiring Kurt Angle. You can't have him go down there. You can't have him go back down there.
Maybe it's not. Maybe it's elevated. Maybe it's elevated. Maybe he goes. I don't know.
No, if it was a situation where AEW, where they treat every title like it's their world title, sure, maybe I can. But when we've been watching WWE, we know the IC and the US title are never on the same level as those world.
Yeah, it's a mid card. So, what would you do with Gunther or EO right now to try to get them on the card? Because is Gunther going to win Andre?
No, he can't because that's exactly what he
I love the stutter of I'm going to fucking kill somebody if that happens.
I'm talking like I'm an investor, like I've got stock in WWE. I don't.
Yeah. Oh, no, never.
No.
Not the Andre. I'd rather him get the speed title than the Andre. And I'm talking about Fallon's speed title.
That's actually a new story, actually.
What?
There was a match on NXT live show on the weekend, and two people got injured in the same match. So Lexus King got like a knee to the head or something, and he was pretty like shaken up. So they stopped the match, dealt with that, and then they restarted the match. I don't think with him in it. And then shortly after it, Elio LaFleur got injured during the match, and then they stopped the match again.
Sean, what are you teaching these kids in this school? Can't injure a man like Ilya Lafleur.
So I don't know what's going on there. There hasn't really been an update on that, but we'll know tonight if either of them are not on the show.
Ready? Breaking news, dirt sheet news. They're gonna blame Jay Cargill and Nia Jax for this one because every injury in wrestling is their fault. I know they weren't
can't.
there.
Who injures people in NXT? No one as of yet, but if you're going to keep kayfabe alive, I'm gonna blame Keanu Carver. He's just destruction everywhere he goes.
Yeah. Doc State. Sugar Man injured people with his foot to the face.
No, the Sugar Man's most likely to get injured.
Oh no, the Sugar Man this week. Last week when he kicked one of the OTM guys. It felt like that was a good kick. That was an injury-filled kick. But he's also someone that's probably going to break his neck, too.
So where were we? Oh, there's no pivot. There was actually no pivot.
For Gunther.
No pivot for Gunther. And I don't know I don't think there was ever a plan for Io.
Would you say, because would you have Gunther fight a legend? To be like, all right, I'm coming out of retirement.
Who's he gonna? I think Gunther's gonna be in a talking segment at WrestleMania, and that's abysmal. And that will be with a legend like Bret Hart or some bullshit like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Someone has to make the save, like something around that route of like he fights a legend of some kind of a Bret Hart, or they bring out Steamboat or Flair or Hacksaw Jim Duggan or Steve Austin.
To be fair, the only thing I will accept is Gunther kills Ric Flair at WrestleMania. If we're gonna do some bullshit like that, that's the only thing I'm gonna accept. I
accept if KO ends up being healthy and comes back randomly, and then Gunther's like, "Nah, you should have retired or something," maybe, and they have a match, but KO gotta win, maybe. But it's not. I think he's locked out. He might be locked out. He wasn't at the card table anyway, so.
So the first match of the night was the Usos versus The Vision. This wasn't necessarily a bad match. Logan went for the brass knucks. LA Knight comes out and takes them off him and slides them to Jay. In plain sight of the referee.
Yeah.
He even put them on in front of the referee.
The referee had no intention of stopping it.
He hits Austin Theory, calls him the DQ. Jay said everyone had to get got. And then LA Knight tells him he's starting to sound like a lot like Roman.
Why people keep telling me that?
A disheveled Paul Heyman walks over to Adam Pearce and wants him to book a tag team title match at MSG versus The Vision and the Usos in a street fight.
Yeah, but Manny, you missed the best part. He paid for some time on TV time to address Seth Rollins and forgot. That was such a rough night tonight.
You expect me after tonight to go out there and address
I ain't got you. You paid for the time. You got to go out there. Was this always the original plan? Like, my only suggestion, my only hope for the storyline is that with this feud between Paul Heyman and Seth is that it leads to him going back to Roman in this bloodline resurrection. And then he's just like, kill Rollins, fuck him.
In my mind, this is the perfect way to reunite Roman and Seth.
Oh, just because they're in agreement of kill the Vision?
Because so Paul Heyman's out there. I don't actually recall how Seth Rollins decided to get in the ring. But then Seth is seemingly arrested because he's violated a restraining order that no one knew about.
Yeah, how you gonna restrain order me without telling me or subpoenaing me and showing me I have a restraining order? It's a felony in Boston, Seth. It's a felony. You're going to prison.
And then as Seth is being walked out through the crowd, rather than the actual aisle, Paul Heyman's mouthing off that your wife's gonna leave you, and then she's gonna start dating everybody. She's gonna be married to everybody in the locker room, and I'm gonna adopt your daughter to stop her from this life. That's when Seth decides I'm gonna evade my arrest and then run into the ring and sock Paul Heyman.
I mean, at that point, you got to. You play. Your wife is gonna run through the entire locker room as soon as you're not a fella. You're in jail. What does he know about Becky that we don't?
Which is why I think. I think this would be perfectly if Roman or the Usos decide to get involved and help Becky win the IC title. That gets Seth on board. And then we get a reunited Shield.
You get a Shield bloodline fusion.
Yeah.
But Betty, I got the perfect person to take out AJ Lee for Becky, and I think it's Nia Jax. Just making her a full hypocrite. The person that made her arch nemesis from the past. Now they're aligned with the bloodline. Just leg drop AJ Lee. She dies and explodes. I just think it works. I think everything like that works.
And then we get to the main event where
Wait, I'm going to add this strike. It's the least important going to jail segment I think I've ever seen on Monday Night Raw. I think I cared less about Seth going to jail than any other wrestler in the history of going to jail.
No, do you know why? Because last night, or yesterday morning for you, we watched a man that always got arrested take on The Rock.
Yes.
There ain't a Raw which I remember back in that time where he wasn't getting arrested.
Yeah. This is the softest arrest ever, though. This is a soft-ass arrest. Restraining order arrest? Like, Austin used to drive trucks into the arena and run people over and shit. That was her arrest. Darby Allin flipped the car over and wasn't arrested. And Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre, no update on them. Could be dead. No arrest.
I also, yesterday when you were in the bathroom, I had the threat from The Undertaker of, if I get arrested, Triple H, yes, I'll be out 12 hours to kill you.
White privilege.
So that I think that added to why we didn't care about Seth being arrested.
Yeah, I was like, I'm Seth going to get.
We should have never done that watch along.
Yeah, Seth. The problem with Seth, everything he does is the least interesting thing that happens. Like, I don't feel like it's so much stuff that he does, it just doesn't work. Especially about the time we just go like, it'd probably be better if somebody else went to jail. Like, if we were replaced if let's say we put Penta in jail, I think Penta would have made a spectacle of it. Seth was casually agreeing with the authorities.
I think with his arm behind his back, I think he could still Penta walk.
No, imagine. Let's arrest Penta, not Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins was complying with the law. Like, even when Ronda, was it Becky? Yeah, Becky and Charlotte went to jail. Chaos. They all went to jail, not complying. Seth was complying with the officer.
He's a family man now, Marcus. He has to comply. He doesn't need more time added to his sentence.
And by the way, this is the first time I've seen a gun on WWE TV in a long time. These officers had guns. They did not pull them out on Seth. I was hoping for it though. I was hoping they pulled it. You just have Heyman on my shut up. Shut up.
So Jimmy warned Punk as he's about to go to the ring that Jay is on the warpath and he should think about his words carefully tonight. So Punk goes out there, does his stuff. He was along the lines of like, yeah, I'm old. But at least I'm not dyeing my beard with just for men like Roman.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna give CM Punk a strike for being old. Here we go, and this is how you know he's old. Name the people he was referencing. If you're in that crowd, these kids don't know who Nolan Ryan is. You know how long ago that was. Gordie Howe played till he was 50. He stopped playing in like the 90s.
I'm also finding him, Marcus.
What's the fine for?
Just for men, they ain't paid no money to be given a free advertising on Monday Night Raw.
Hey, I'm pretty sure there are tons of knockoff, but I want you to make up a knockoff Just for Man for me.
Only for men.
Only for men. I was gonna call
machine. I call it time machine.
Oh, time machine, man. We make our money.
Yeah.
I was just gonna go with Make Me Black.
Back to black.
Back to black. Back to black.
I think that is. Do you think that's trademarked or copyrighted by Amy Winehouse?
AC/DC?
With the ATZT and the Back to Black album as well. From
I don't know.
I think
I'm sure it's trademarked. Yeah, I'm sure. Otherwise, more people would probably use it. You know what I mean? White women Instagram posts would be Back to Black.
And then that brings out the Usos.
Yep. Or the Usos. Yeah, Jimmy comes out.
It brings out Jay. It brings out Jay. And he's like, what's he gonna do? Yeet me to death?
Yeah. No, he's gonna rub his hands like he's making a fire to death. Tired of seeing him rub his hands. Be right, talk right. I don't even know why he's still mad. Like I don't even know what he's mad about anymore.
He be staying mad.
Like what's he mad
Jimmy
about?
comes out. Jimmy tries to calm him down.
We're Roman.
This is a match tonight. I don't give a damn about these tag team titles.
Right now, I don't care about them. No one does. You think we making WrestleMania with this shit? Never again. We made a minute once.
Which brings out Roman. Punk was basically saying that the cousins can't do anything without Roman. Roman can't do anything without the cousins. They need each other. Roman went, you had your tag match. Respectfully, leave my ring.
So, are you pro Roman still being an asshole, or are you like? I don't know.
He wasn't really an asshole in this situation.
It's kind of being an asshole. Get out my ring.
Well, they know the situation. I think they both know that Roman is above them.
Jay's a former world champion.
I don't care, man. When Jay goes to the pay window, he looks at his paycheck. He knows that's like a 10% of what Roman gets when he goes.
Yeah, to the pay window. But I won. Why is it so low? Why did Roman did the rest of the night? But I'm still at the pay window.
Probably Jay's probably collected for Roman at the pay window and noticed the difference at the pay window. Why is this more heavier than we were in the same match? Why is this heavier than mine?
Yeet. I'm here to get my pay window money. I'm also here to get Roman's money too.
So I think they know. Yeah, I think they know. So he respectfully said, just leave the ring. And then that's when Punk decides to go, you better stay. He needs you or some bullshit like that.
Yeah, he said something. And then, go ahead.
That leads to Hothead Jay going over there and getting punched. Which leads to Roman immediately going for the Superman punch on CM Punk.
To the back of the neck or whatever he hit. The back of the hoodie. He got him.
Jimmy was there as well. Jimmy was there to try and take Punk out as well.
I'm down with the jumping. I'm down with the family. Let's jump. Oh, fuck it. But my favorite part is they're leaving, and Roman's about to leave, and Jay's like, get him! Get him! Just like the devil said, kill him dead. Kill him all dead. And then Roman's like, you know what? I am going to
fuck him.
Fuck him. I don't know what this pity pat one hit a week thing is. I'm slamming to the table and I'm beating him down the corner. Jay's celebrating. The officials can't do anything. And then Punk goes, I don't need help. He needs help. Clearly a concussion.
That is a big time concussion.
You are clearly just being old and crazy.
That's not even a concussion. You've been hit so hard you've become deluded.
Yeah, he knocked you out your body till you thought you were in Roman's body. You won the fight. You got your ass whooped.
So the problem for me now is where do you go from here? Because I don't think Punk can do anything to Roman and make that believable unless you run him over.
I'm sorry he ain't gonna put him to sleep, but he's gonna need some backup. And I think his only backup right now will be LA Knight. And I know he helped the Usos, but he's still on the fence of he don't want Roman to have power again. So,
well, I don't see anyone who's gonna help Punk.
No, I was saying LA Knight. LA Knight is one, and that's it. That's all I got. I don't really have anybody else. Maybe The Rock comes back and helps Punk or something. There isn't really anybody else to help him. The rise of the bloodline is happening and it's going. I was hoping, you know, how I really wanted the threat of this bounty being on Punk. That would have made such a more interesting show of random Samoans coming at him 12 tonight. They don't even have to actually be family. Just hire some Samoan extras and have them coming after him. And he's like, whoa.
with tribal tattoos? They have to have tribal tattoos. We don't know you're Samoan unless you've got one.
I wouldn't mind if it was a full-blown white man with tribal tattoos going after him. I'll see the bloodline. That's what I want.
Steve!
Yeah.
I'd have Steve come try and attack me with his flip-flops.
I would have had to MFTs it. I would have had him go through Jeff Cobb. What's his name again? JC Mateo.
Marcus Jeff Cobb been dead a long time. JC Mateo. JC Mateo is out there.
I'm still mourning. I'm still in mourning over that.
It was a lot of time where like Dustin was Relic.
Oh yes.
Dustin was dead. Relic was taking over.
No. You see, you're confusing. Dustin and it wasn't Relic. Relic was Killer still backwards. Dustin was Black Raid. With his Arctic Fox Misty.
TNA was wild.
TNA is a cluster. A history of like mistakes.
But yeah, I don't know where you go from here.
I think we have to go. The Samoans threaten him, and it shows that Punk's outnumbered and something. Then next week maybe he'll put Punk through the table.
But that would have made perfect sense. That would have made perfect sense because Chama said to Solo. During SmackDown, you're sounding a lot like Roman.
Yeah,
that's when Solo should have just appeared in the parking lot of Raw and then tried to get CM Punk.
Yeah, but like, hey Punk, it's like shit.
You're old.
I'll have Punk's new team, man. Breaking news. His team's going to be LA Knight and the Y6 are going to help him. And man, he's going to throw up on television.
Oh, no.
But, yeah, I just think that we've done this already. I don't know who we're supposed to be rooting for in any of this.
No.
Because both people could seem like they're coming off as assholes and cheats. And
yeah.
Like the Bloodline's cheating to win tag matches. Or they didn't win, but, you know, to get themselves disqualified. They're jumping people. Roman's a piece of shit. Punk's coming off as a piece of shit. There really isn't a clear-cut babyface in this one.
No, and the fans are confused as well. I mean, you split who to cheer for. But it's different from the Randy Cody one. I think everyone's 100% behind Randy.
Yeah. Randy almost killed a man this week. Had to.
Yeah, but the man told him. The man told him, listen to the voices.
I want nobody on the other end of that phone. I just want one day, I want right before a WrestleMania match, Randy's on the phone, and he's about to go out there, and they're about to interview him. And he's like, I got a big match, can you hold my phone? To like, you know, Byron Saxton or Captain Kelly or something. And then she just looks at, this phone isn't even on. And then just goes, and then all of a sudden you hear, I hear voices in my head, this is entrance. The phone has no battery.
Phone has no battery? What is this, the 90s?
His battery life is dead, Manny. He just opened up a brick. Like, what is this?
Oh, wait, you talk about your lost phone.
Yeah, he basically has my phone, it just falls apart.
I don't know how you build from SmackDown either, you know, because like you would think on Raw you would pick up that Drew McIntyre and Jacob tried to nearly kill each other last week. And at least tell me something like a minor update of if they're alive or something.
Are we gonna see footage of them landing in a pool or something? Like, how did they land in water right there? Why was there a swimming pool right there? Or
I think we are.
Lucky they landed on these cars and or this dumpster that apparently
right
didn't have any sharp objects.
It's almost like the way that time Aleister Black fell off the WWE tower.
Yeah. And they were like, yeah, Rey Mysterio caught him. Can I see that footage?
I thought Rey Mysterio ain't that strong.
Yeah. If Rey Mysterio tried to catch him, he'd falling over too.
Rey Mysterio is coming with you.
Yeah. He'll be like, oh, no, don't grab me. But, yeah, I have no clue. No clue where they're going with any of this. Other than that, they're dead. And is Cody come back this week?
I think he has to. I think he has to. But like you can't you asked for this, Cody.
Yeah.
You asked for it.
Yeah, for my random creative, this is why I shouldn't book a show. And this is again 135 reasons why. I don't want Cody on SmackDown this week, but I do want him getting discharged from the hospital. He's all beat up, and he's like, he's talking to Brandy. She's like, "Oh yeah, I'm on my way to pick you up." And then, no, I have a ride. It's 10. 10.
No. Can I alter that?
Okay, go ahead.
He's like, I have a ride. The limo window divider goes down, and it's Randy. Where to, Cody? That's how it ends SmackDown next week.
Yeah. And you're like, oh no, what happened to Cody? I don't know. He just let me go. The voices told him to let me go.
Yeah, so yeah, I don't really know the direction of where WWE's going with this.
I'll go dark. I have him show up. You know, Brandy has that YouTube show. I have Randy Randley show up on that. She's cooking and stuff.
Cooking with Brandy? Yeah,
cooking with Brandy. And then, she's randomly doing something. She has special guests. I don't know. You just make up some random person. Ray Phoenix or some shit. I don't care. Dragon Lee is in there in the kitchen with her.
There ain't nothing I want to know about. There's nothing I want to know what he's cooking.
It's not about what he's cooking, man. He's someone who can take an ass whooping. Randy shows up and is like, what are you doing in my house? And he like throws him through the window.
I'm doing that show in general. I'm doing that show in general. The only people I want to see cooking are fat people. That's all I want to see.
They know what good food is. They tried it all. They've tried it all.
They know what good food is.
But then again, maybe they're just greedy. That's the problem with trusting a fat reviewer. He just likes everything. I need somebody that's been starving. I might need the opposite route. I may need somebody that's starving and being like, oh no, they're like,
no, because everything tastes good when you're starving.
Like,
have you eaten something when you're really hungry? That's like something that like you wouldn't normally eat. But then if you ate it on a regular day when you're like, I'm kind of hungry, you eat it. Like, well, that was shit.
Yeah, that was an embarrassment to my. That's a waste of $20 lunch right there.
I'm just telling you now, when I'm starving, bread hits the spot.
It does. When starving is good.
Some bread and just butter hits the spot.
That is the question. Leave it in the comments for those who are in the comments. You don't have to just boo me in the comments, but you can leave it in the comments.
I mean, if you weren't here, because we didn't get no comments today, you best, if you made it this far, leave a comment on the video. If you don't, punishments will be handed out on Thursday.
Yeah. Many on some Trump shit sending out sanctions to countries. You get a sanction from me.
I'm talking about Kane. I'm talking about Jimmy. I'm talking about J.K. Smush. I'm talking about
Luchador Levi.
You even listen to us anymore? JLG.
Old and new librarian.
I'm sending out tariffs.
Spams. Man, go send a tariff to spam.
Where are the spam accounts? I missed them. Even the ones that booed us.
I'm still a cutie, goddammit. I'm still a cutie. I want to call that number.
We're talking about you, the cup, the final boss, the biscuit.
OG, Vamp Rock. I think we literally named every single person that's ever showed up.
That we know of.
Diz Man, lurking.
On the
Maurice,
DL.
J.K. Swift in multiple personas.
Oh yeah, with his government name.
Yeah.
Was it Jonathan Washington or something like that?
I don't remember. Something with a J.
I know it's Jonathan. I just don't remember the rest.
But yeah, leave in the comments. Do you want a skinny person or a fat person reviewing your food? Because this is up for debate.
Depends what it is, Mark. A skinny person can review a salad or something healthy. I don't
want a review of a salad. Nobody wants. Who wants a review of a salad?
But when I'm talking about a big, greasy burger, I don't want no skinny person telling me nothing.
Manny reviews Cobb salads.
I just want to point out, I only eat beige food, like my skin.
Cannibal.
I don't eat anything of sustenance.
I like my food like I like my skin, ambiguous.
My food just look like cardboard on a plate.
But yeah, I don't know. Starving or fat or beast? Because they may want too much over there, and they've had it all.
Like, I'm not coming to her for a review.
No, well done steak like that. Can't believe Tony gave her that steak.
At least this one was better.
Yep, with the Brussels sprouts and the asparagus and the rolls.
Those bread rolls look soft as fuck.
Mm-hmm. That looks
They look
delicious.
like pillows.
Hold on, Manny. Go back to exhibit. This is exhibit 1. This is Madison Square Garden. Hold on, go. We'll save it the other way. This bill with the move. This is Madison Square Garden. And exhibit 2.
Sacramento.
That's Sacramento and St. Paul.
Look how disappointed everyone looked behind her.
Yeah. Look at the sad clap of happy it's over. Look at this. These are real standing ovations here. Everybody's happy. This is like royalty. Oh, I forgot this picture existed. Dance has had his eye back for a long time.
How fucked up are my teeth in this picture? Yeah, everyone that was named, you better leave a comment.
Tariffs for us all. We're back in the shadow realms again of the YouTube channel.
Yeah, we are, because currently this video has 17 views.
Yeah, that's about right. We're back.
We're back in the shadow realm.
We're like the people who just got out of jail and they're already back in. Like, damn, you're out for 3 days.
It's love reoffending.
Robbed a liquor store last night. Hit a lick.
Yeah, so like the video, subscribe. We'll be back on Thursday night. But yeah, if you've been named, leave a comment. Peace.
Peace.
The earliest we finished the show in a while.
It is. And you know what? I like that both men wore white, and I like both outfits. I like that Roman shirt. I might buy that. That's a good shirt. It looked like a good shirt.
It was on the Euro Shop Zone, and do you know what? Do you know what, Fanatics? If I wanted to wear that for WrestleMania in Europe, I can't. Do you know why? Because the shipping date for everyone international is May. What the bullshit is that?
Fanatics is the worst thing to happen to WWE t-shirts or merchandise. I haven't really bought any of the Fanatic ones. I don't think. I think I kind of stopped.
One or two.
It's been rough. So fuck you, Fanatics, unless you're a sponsor. But the following show is stopping for what was it, Back to Black or whatever the other ones.
Back to Black or Time Machine.
Time Machine. We're in the hair business, guys. 2 bald men are dyeing their hair. And
Tony Khan, we're warning you. You. There's strikes upon strikes already. The show hasn't even started.
We've been nice with the strikes, Manny. It's time to put tariffs on all these guys.
But this is starting on negative 10 stars anyway. So in my mind, that's negative 10 strikes already. That's 10 strikes already.
Can't believe it. Skip delay to do this.
Yeah, so we will be back on Thursday to see if they've actually tried to remove these strikes, because this is unforgivable.
Fuck the Roy Wilkins Auditorium, the legendary. How dare you? Even Madison Square Garden doesn't go by the legendary Madison Square Garden. You literally put the legendary Roy Wilkins Auditorium.
Yeah, so we'll be back. Peace.